All right, we'll call the meeting the March 18th special meeting of the Binghamton Urban Renewal Agency. Uh, First order of business is approval of the meeting minutes from January, which are attached. Any questions? We have a motion to approve the minutes.
Motion.
Do we have a second?
Second.
All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
New business, review and approve 2024 audited financial reporting to ABO. I know we were joined, Jacob, as well. Should I turn things over to you?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
So I'm Jacob Skevel. I'm still the signer on the BURA audit for you. We have issued the financial statements for your 12/31/24 year end. I'll keep it brief today, but can obviously address any questions you may have. But I'll run through quickly the three documents we issued. First is the financial statement. The financial statement contains our auditor's report. In the report, we express an opinion on the financial statements, which is the main deliverable of our audit. We had an unmodified or a clean opinion on the financial statements, which is the highest level of assurance that we can provide. The financial statements themselves are the responsibility of management, and our responsibility as your auditor is to perform a risk assessment, audit procedures, and eventually issue that audit opinion as we did. Nothing of particular relevance financial wise this year. Another consistent year for the agency, and nothing newer of particular significance. In the back of the financial statement document, we do also have our report on internal controls. This is required for a Yellow Book audit in accordance with government auditing standards, which the agency needs to receive as it is included in the city's financial statement. In that report, we didn't have any findings related to internal controls that we would report as material weaknesses or significant deficiencies. So no findings or issues there. Any questions on the financials themselves? If not, I'll mention the other two separate letters we issue. One is the required communications letter. That's the letter that says significant audit findings after the first paragraph in bold there. These required communications are what we need to give you as governance at the conclusion of the audit. Nothing of particular significance to discuss in here. There were no new accounting standards that impacted the agency, so no real changes to the financial statements that you should be concerned with this year. And then most of the language in that letter is to say that there's a lot of ways that audits can go wrong and types of issues that can arise. And pleased to report we didn't have any of those issues. Successfully working with Chuck and team as always, and able to get this audit completed and in a timely fashion to meet the ABO filing deadline of March 31st. Lastly, we have a letter that just acknowledges that the Public Authorities Act does have requirements for authorities as it relates to investments. At this point in time, BURA doesn't have any investments that would fall under these requirements. If it were to invest in any sort of investment vehicles, these requirements would apply and would just require a separate report on that. The requirements themselves are nothing that I would expect aren't already being considered, primarily related to approving investment policies and ensuring that investments are appropriate. But at this time, as all the assets are held in cash, there is nothing further to consider. Any questions on those other letters or the financial statements?
Okay, no questions? I don't think so.
All right, well, that's my spiel. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Chuck, for working through this with us again.
Thank you, Jacob.
Okay, thank you. So I think we would need to motion to adopt the 2024 audited financial reports for reporting to the authority's budget office.
Correct.
Do you have a motion on that?
Okay, motion.
Chuck makes a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. Next, I know what we have to do from a policy standpoint is review the authority mission statements and performance measures, which are also provided to the ABO, right?
Correct.
Joel?
Yes.
We have that attached. No change from previous years, correct?
Yes.
Give everyone a second to read it over. Any questions?
Is this something we need to answer? Some of these questions.
I think they already have that
they
answer.
already
Yeah.
answered. Okay.
Question? We have a motion to adopt the mission statement and performance measures.
Motion to adopt.
Do we have a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. It is approved. Another business, Joel?
No, that's it.
Okay. Do you have a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Second.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. We are adjourned.